to talk about parenting for real people. And I have a plant here that a dear friend gave me, and it was just little tiny when we first got it. And the plant is really kind of finicky and picky about where it is and how much it gets watered and everything. And the interesting thing about the plant is that what I don't do to it is as important as what I do to it. And so this plant needs a certain amount of water. That's something I do. It needs fertilizer just once a year. That's something I do. But this plant also does not like it when I move it. So I need to keep it in one place. So what I don't do is as important as what I do. I want you to think about that in terms of parenting children, teenagers, whatever. Sometimes the things you don't do will teach them things that you don't want them to embrace. And so one thing I noticed over this weekend, I was at a place where there were actually a bunch of parents, bunch of kids, and I was watching them, and I was just dismayed at what the parents were teaching their children by doing nothing. So there were some children there. They were being obnoxious. They were being rude to each other. One boy was hitting his brother. One boy was hitting his mother. And I saw parents doing nothing about any of that. And so what you're teaching, if you are allowing your children to hit each other, for example, then you are actually teaching them that it's okay to do that. If you are allowing your child to hit you, you are teaching them that that is okay to do that. Now, the problem with that is then it comes down to their character. If they are learning that they can be violent towards someone else, that is directly affecting their character. And then there were some kids over here. They were being loud. They were being obnoxious. They were being really disgusting with their gum, for example, and they're sticking it on chairs, and there's mom doing absolutely nothing. And I'm thinking, does she realize that she is teaching those children that it is okay to treat other people's property in any way? And then it comes back to affecting their character. Those children, as they are allowed to do those kinds of things, are becoming weaker. So instead of a parent teaching the child to become stronger, to control themselves, to be respectful of others, to be respectful of property, by doing nothing, that parent is teaching that that's okay. And they are allowing that child to become weaker and weaker and weaker. That distresses me. And so when we're looking at what we should react to, or what we should deal with is a better word, with our children, and what we should just let go, this has been my rule of thumb. If it teaches the child to have greater character, stronger character, you take care of it. You step in. You say, okay, we need to deal with this. And so, so how? These children were mostly pretty small. We were talking about children that are probably 12 and under. And the boy that was hitting his mother, he was probably 7. She could have easily grabbed a hold of his wrist and told him firmly, "You do not hit me." And the boy that was hitting his brother, mom could have stepped in, grabbed a hold of that wrist and just said, "You are not allowed to hit your brother." And then in a place where there aren't a lot of people, take them aside, or at home, discuss and talk about the growth of the child's character, that how we treat others is a direct reflection of our character and what we're building. And so the lesson today is what you don't do matters as much as what you do. If you allow certain behaviors and you don't respond to it at all, you don't talk it over, you don't make any explanation. You don't require any change of behavior or any strength. That child, you are teaching them to be weaker. The guiding principle of my life as a parent and as a school teacher has always been, what are they learning? What is the child learning? Because you are teaching them all the time. Whether you want to or not, you are. And so I'm saying to parents, get stronger. Kind of, I don't know, what I want to say is get a backbone and parent. Teach your child, because what you allow teaches them as well. If your child is doing something and you are sitting on the couch, you're still teaching that child. And the overriding question is always, what are you teaching that child? So think about that. What you don't do teaches them just as much as what you do. So good luck with parenting. Parenting is the most challenging, most fabulous gig in the world. And so I'll see you next time.